can't get comfortable anywhere. Okay, so I am 32 weeks today, and I wasn't going to do another update for a couple of weeks because I didn't think things would change, but they actually have quite a bit. And the first thing I'm going to talk about is pelvic girdle pain. Just kicked in like out of nowhere on Saturday. Like I had a tiny bit of pain like leading up to it, but then on Saturday like I suddenly felt like I couldn't walk properly, and every time I get up from sitting down I can feel all my bones like crunching and trying to go back into place, and it's really uncomfortable. Like I can't lift my legs up to step over anything. Getting up the stairs hurts, laying down hurts, sitting hurts, everything hurts. And I had this last time from like 20 weeks, and I'd forgotten how horrible it was. I'm in so much pain like all the time. I was useless before, and now I am like completely useless. I can't do anything. I feel like I can't do anything, and I can't sit comfortably. I think probably like this is probably like the most comfortable way of sitting for me, but obviously that's not practical all the time. So what even is this? I am tired. I said this in the last update, but this tiredness it's unreal. I don't know how to explain it. Last night I was in bed at 6:45. I didn't go to sleep at 7:45, I was reading for a bit, but I was so uncomfortable and I was in so much pain and I was so tired that I was just like, I gotta go to bed, I can't stay up anymore. And I'm not even really doing that much during the day. Like yesterday, went over to the house and did some measuring up for like skirting boards and architrave and stuff, but that was it. I didn't really do anything else, and it's just doing me in. But that not doing anything is leading to me having really bad restless legs. So I used to get restless legs, I sound like a lisp, it's a Gaviscon tablet. I used to get restless legs when I didn't do enough, like moving around. And I think that's really like compounded now by the fact that I'm definitely not moving around enough. And I think restless legs is quite common in pregnancy, but it's not just my legs, it's like the whole of me. I'm trying to go to sleep at night and I'm like constantly moving everything. Yeah, if it wasn't for the sickness tablets that I'm taking, I don't think I would sleep at all. Like, it was ridiculous. So on with that, I have been suffering with sickness and nausea since the very beginning, since like 4 weeks. And I'm on 2 different types of medication. The sickness had started to, like, the actual physical sickness had eased off and then it came back a bit. But I think that was the meals I eat. I'm literally back to eating the tiny meals that I could only eat at the beginning. Now if I eat too much, it just all comes back up. I know it's too much information. That's how it is at the moment. So I'm on the 2 different types of medication, one for the sickness, one for the nausea. And the nausea, I had one day last Wednesday where I felt quite good. I didn't feel sick, I felt like I could eat normally, and then yeah, that's it. That was just one day. I have heartburn, hence the Gaviscon tablet. It's not so bad that I feel like I need to get medication at the moment. It's not good, especially at night time. Why is everything so much worse at night time and you just want to sleep? No, I'm taking tablets that literally knock me out. And yeah, like I said, if it wasn't for them, I don't think I'd sleep at all. I'm still on insulin. I'm still on 28 units in the morning, 28 units at night for my gestational diabetes. Apparently 32 to 36 weeks is like when it becomes the hardest to control. So I'm not really looking forward to the next like 3 or 4 weeks, how that's going to be, because your levels have just been all over the place. There's literally no way to predict what is going to affect me and what's not going to affect me. And I've got another growth scan on Wednesday just to make sure that she's okay in there, and hopefully like these levels all over the place haven't had any bad effects on her. But I'm so done. I'm so done with this sickness, and I'm so done with the gestational diabetes, having to inject insulin. My legs are covered in like bruises and like welts and stuff from the needles, testing my blood, not being able to eat anything. Like, I am so done with it. It's been, the sickness has been since 4 weeks, and gestational diabetes has been since 16 weeks, so I'm so ready for it to be over. We're heading into birthday season now, so Isabel, my 3-year-old, and all of her little friends are all turning 4, so we've got parties to go to, and obviously there's all birthday cake, which is like my absolute favourite, and all like buffet food as well, and I'm like, this isn't fair. I know there's not much longer to go, but having like 35 weeks of not being able to eat anything because you feel sick, and 24 weeks of not being able to eat anything for fear of harming your unborn baby. It's a bloody long time. It's quite ironic, but I meant to mention this last time and completely forgot. But baby brain, it's like a big chunk of my brain has just been removed. Like, I can't remember anything. Now, I've normally got quite a good memory, but there's just like a black hole, and it's words as well, and I'll be trying to talk and I'll be like, you know, I can't think of like a really basic word. The next one is a really weird one, and I don't know how long this has been going on, but I noticed this about a week or so ago, and my leg hairs have stopped growing. I'm not particularly hairy, I'm quite fair anyway, but I've always like shaved my legs, but there's no need to. I mean, I can't really do it, I can't reach. I don't need to, and I haven't attempted it for however long it's been. I don't even know how long now, and I wore a dress on Saturday to a party, and I was like, well, I'm going to need to attempt to shave my legs. There's nothing there. Like, what is that? I have started producing colostrum, so when I first fell pregnant, I was still breastfeeding my eldest, and that dried up. I didn't know it had dried up. She informed me it had dried up. We've started with the leaking, which I'm hoping means that I can actually express some before I give birth, because obviously when you've got a gestational diabetes baby, sometimes they struggle to regulate their sugars, and breast milk's the best thing for that. So I'm hoping I will be able to express some this time, because I couldn't last time, and I think I need to start I'm sure my midwife said 36 weeks because I'm going to be having a C-section from 38 weeks. So it's not long until I need to start doing that again, and it's not long until everything really. It's quite scary. But this is another thing, I don't have any room for my lungs. I can't even talk, like I can't get enough air in, and I can't sing. That's not like a big issue because I can't sing anyway, but I take Isabel to like a rhyme time thing each week, and I can't get enough air in my lungs to be able to just sing like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star or anything. And if it's a song that's slightly more upbeat, I've got no chance. I mean, just imagine my lungs and my stomach being like this tiny in here, and obviously I'm only 32 weeks. There's still like, technically there could still be 10 weeks to go. So I don't know how people have like more than one in there, because the human body is amazing. And I think because of that, everything I do feels like I'm running a marathon. Not that I've actually done a marathon before, I have done other races. Just getting up the top of the stairs feels like I've like run 10 miles. Like, my breathing is really, really short, my heart rate shoots up. I don't remember if it was like this last time. It's really, really uncomfortable, like literally just doing anything. Like putting my socks on is like a massive effort now, because one, it makes me feel out of breath, and two, I can't reach anymore. Like, you forget how solid a bump is. Like, when you get a little bit podgy, it's squidgy, it moves out of the way, but when you've got a baby growing in there, it's like, I can't reach anything, I can't do anything, can't move her out the way. My gums have been really, really swollen throughout the whole pregnancy, and they were through my last one. But up until recently, they didn't hurt, but now they're swollen and they hurt, and I bite into food and they bleed. And I'm just hoping that my teeth will be okay. They managed to survive last time, despite the swollen gums and the sickness, so hopefully they're okay this time. And this is another TMI, but I'm going to mention it again. I mentioned it last time. It's the constipation. It is ridiculous. If I wasn't taking lactulose, I don't know what would happen to me. I can't have like food versions of fibre to help everything go through. I can't have prune juice or anything like that because of the gestational diabetes. So yeah, that's uncomfortable. And I think the last thing I've got on the list is that I can't get stuff off of the floor now. The same with like reaching my feet to put my shoes on, or trying to shave my legs and everything. If anything drops on the floor, that's it, it's gone. I can't get down there anymore. And I'm just looking around the living room, and there's like bits of Isabel's toys everywhere, and they're just gonna have to stay there until she gets home to pick them up, because I can't do it anymore. Like, this bump is in the way. There we go, guys. That's 32 weeks for me. 32 weeks today. I'm sure I will have another update soon. I don't know what else can change, but I thought that last time, so there we go. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.